All right, guys, how's it going? It's DJ and Shawni.
Hey,
You
guys.
okay? We didn't even start
I just
yet.
think this is funny.
We didn't even start yet. Yo, we had a whole discussion about this for like an hour. Because it goes back to something that I said when me and Shawni first started dating. And then when, Shawni being in her Smutville of Tumblr, get stuff she told me.
I mean, this makes sense to me. Like he came home from work and I'm cooking and getting dinner ready, and he's like, it turns out apparently redo of Healer, according to the creator, is more popular with women. And I'm like, yeah, I figured. And he's like, oh, what? And I'm like, I mean,
I don't know why I said what, because I already knew. I already said women are nasty as hell. And y'all are more nasty than men, and you act like you're not, but you really are.
Because it's supposed to be the whole thing that society is all like, you're not supposed to be. Like, this is supposed to be like you're not supposed to be more into this than men. And then so most of the time it's just like a secret. Like, we don't talk about
Shawni,
it.
Like, ain't nobody got time for that playing around shit. You need to tell me what you want right now. All right, so Redo of the Healer more popular with women according to the creator. So basically, the creator came out on Twitter. He said that Redo of the Healer, funny enough, is more popular with women than men, and he was actually pretty surprised by it. He, according to him, he got the, I think he got the metrics. Yeah, he got the metrics from a streaming service, and then showing the series, and then it basically showed that more women enjoyed or were watching and partaking in the show than men. So I just thought it was funny. So he says, for overseas, I've received several inquiries about buying the English version of Redo, but it doesn't exist. Oh, and he's talking about the manga because they haven't been able to find an English publisher. Mm-hmm. So the English version of the manga, like the official version, doesn't exist. Obviously, you can go on the random manga sites and you can read it. I've read a good portion of it.
Is it like fan translated or?
Yeah, it's fan translated. It's pretty accurate though, because when you like read it and then say watch the episode or something, it's fairly the same.
Okay.
You pretty much get what's going on. It's the same thing basically. He said there was like one that was like a joke translation and it was really weird, and then I had to find one that was like an actual serious translation. So yeah.
Damn. So this isn't getting a dub.
It's not. It was being simulcasted to Germany, and it got canceled. So that was a thing. So I don't.
Here's my problem with like when they do that. Like, there are adults who should be able to consume this. You know what I mean? Like legal adults. So you shouldn't like on the side here where it says Australia bans import of hentai and adult video and toys from Japan, and I'm like, there's a population of adults who are into this. Why punish them? What's the reason?
Because they said the hentai stuff is because of sexual depictions of children and stuff like that. Because there's like hentai that's underage.
Listen, just tell me you're uncomfortable with your sexuality and go, sir or ma'am.
That is not a sexuality.
Just tell me you're uncomfortable with anything intimate and go. And if that's your personal problem, then that's your personal problem.
Now, there is like smut stuff that's pretty like disgusting, but I've also seen like actual like kind of wholesome stuff between like just high schoolers and stuff like that. So
then there needs to be a distinction, and it can't be we're just gonna ban everything. It needs to be a distinction. Like,
yeah, but even then, I don't really want it banned. So it's kind of like, why? It's just outrage to be outraged,
right?
And then also they got 3 versions. Apparently, they got 3 versions of this. They got the regular TV version. They got the streaming version, which is a little more, closer to what it is.
And they got the uncut tip drill video version. Like,
tip drill.
That's the thing. They got the VT uncut version. That's what they got, apparently. I want to watch the uncut version, personally.
Yeah, apparently, Shawni wants to watch the uncut version because apparently she was interested but only because she wanted to see smut, not because of anything else. I'm not surprised. I was surprised at first, and then I was like, no, she reads things worse than this. So like,
no, I don't. That's the thing, because like I don't like reading like in fan fiction like rape non-con. Like I don't like personally reading that. I have noped out many a fan fiction, but it depends, because if the uncut version is like too much of like the stuff that squicks me out, then I'm like, oh no,
slapping up my mic.
I'm sorry. If it's too much of the stuff that like squicks me out, then I'm like, ooh, no, I don't want to do this. Like, remember I told you about that one story that didn't have that it was water sports in the warnings or whatever, or like I forgot what it's called. Like it's the summary tags. In the tags or in the summary. Okay. So I get, at least about 1,000 words into this 7,000 word story, and all of a sudden it's people are peeing on each other. That's the intent. And I'm just like, wait. I want to get off this ride because I didn't mean to get on it.
When they said water sports, they meant
I didn't want to be here, and that was me. So I quickly exited out of that story because that's not something I'm into.
Well, there's no peeing in Redo It the Hero.
Well, okay.
Nobody gets peed on, apparently.
I'm glad.
No one gets the golden hours.
I'm glad. But it's just like there is a limit. There's a limit. And I mean, for some people, there is no limit. And that's why I feel as though this makes sense why more women are into it. Because I feel like when it comes to women and these type of things, there's less of a limit. You know what I mean? Like the limit is loose depending upon the person. So, yeah. But I'm not surprised. But like I said, if we watch it and it's a little too much for me, I'll be like, ooh, let's slide on down to the lower level here. It's a little too much.
Let's skip past the scene real quick.
Let's just kind of move
reading it, I read it for shock value, to be honest with you. It just was straight shock value. And like reading it, there's nothing really going on. It's just a revenge story where he gets a harem and he does harem stuff with his harem.
I just think it's wild that this is also a harem anime. Like, you mean to tell this is probably
he got a lot of enemies.
This is the wildest. But then again, isn't Twin Tails a harem anime too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I'd have to ask Taj.
Yeah.
I'd have to ask him.
I think it was.
Like I feel like this is just, I don't really like harem animes. Like there's one harem anime I think I liked, Monster Girls. That's actually a pretty decent harem anime, and it's season 2 never, unfortunately, but I actually really enjoyed it. Which if you know anything about Monster Girls, then
she's getting her season 2 of
Devil is a Part-Timer. I can only hope. Is it confirmed or? Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. I wanted a season 2 so bad.
You're gonna have to wait for that dub though.
You know what? I'll wait forever. It's fine because the dub of season 1 was so good. Just so good.
I know you love them dubs, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm not even hating.
But I don't mind. I wouldn't mind watching this subbed. Look at this man. Look at this.
And then he makes, I like how like when he changes her face and then like changes her look and erases her memories, he makes her boobs smaller because he's like, I don't like these gigantic others you got, so I'm gonna just make them to where I like.
Oh, so he's a Smash player. Okay, fantastic. He's a Smash player.
No, I mean, it's still like a decent size, but they're just not the others that she had before.
They're not comically huge. They're not anime comically huge. This man's whole plan is absolutely.
He's just going around killing his original party.
Like this is,
and well, not killing because she got turned into a sex slave.
Yeah.
The other woman in the party, the people just started seeing like the anime or what happens to her. Just reading the manga, what happens to Blade? Hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Hilarious. And not in a good way. The torture chamber he puts her through. Hilarious. And it wasn't him. He had other people do it.
Yikes. This is honestly like the whole concept of this anime, this manga is just.
And he's got the dude left.
So
wild.
Because
there was a guy in his party too. that was out here
We
clapping
only
his
watched
cheeks.
episode 1.
Oh, there's a guy in this party clapping.
Or at
his
least
cheeks.
I only watched episode 1. You read the manga.
Yeah.
The guys are our guys who are friends who we play.
Watched 2 episodes. I think we watched 2 episodes.
Our friends that we play D&D with, we do anime on Friday and Saturdays. So Friday after D&D and then Saturday nights, and we watch over Discord. And Devontae was like, DJ was like, oh, like, you know, we're gonna watch Redo a Healer, and everybody, there's a collective sigh. Now, of course, for me, I don't know what Redo a Healer is. I'm right currently we're watching ReZero, and let me tell you something. Totally was uninterested in ReZero after season 1. I was like, wow, I am done. I'm tired of this roller coaster.
I'm not really into it. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not into the story. I don't know.
So when he was like, oh, we're gonna Redo a Healer, and everybody's like,
I did it as a joke too.
And it was a joke because every once in a while we get one of those in there. We get just basically a satire anime that we watch for the funs, just for the lulz. And I'm like, okay, well, sometimes you guys are anime snobs, so I wonder what this is like.
Anime snobs and they crap ass choices.
And then we watched it, and I was like, I just can remember whispering over to him, like, I don't mind watching this again. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind continuing this if nobody else does. So, yeah, there's that. It's not good by any means.
No, it's not. It's not
but
a good story.
I feel like once you know that, you're equipped to watch it.
That's what I did. When I read it, I was like, yo, this is not good. It's just fun. I read DeadTube. Look that up.
What's that?
Look it up.
Oh, okay.
I read DeadTube.
Okay.
DeadTube's not good. It's just shock value and hilarious because of that.
Honestly, if I can make it through Wonder Woman 1984, I think I can make it through this anime, personally. And Wonder Woman 1984 was dog shit. Okay, that was a really bad movie.
All right, I think we went long enough because I don't think we got anything else really to say about this particular topic. I guess Shawni still wants to watch it, so I guess I'll watch it with you guys. Oh, her, and then I guess we'll report back. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on my other channel. That'll be my first review.
You could. I mean,
it'll be my first review. All right. That would be hilarious. But all right, guys. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have some more serious topics coming soon. Gonna record those probably later today, and then I'm gonna edit these out with me and Shawni, and then we should be good to go. Mm-hmm. I haven't posted in like almost 2 weeks, but it's what it is. Sometimes life gets you distracted. Things happen, but this way I can talk about a bunch of things at one time.
Yep.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya.